Silly.
We are now seeing so much change that we are in a situation in which companies that do not yet exist will build products not yet conceived, using materials not yet invented, with methodologies not yet in existence. That's your reality, and that's your opportunity. And what are you going to do to align yourself to what this means? Well, that's your focus over the next 2 days. You have a remarkable opportunity as IFC has brought you together to network, to collaborate, to share your ideas, to share your insight, to elevate the conversation to what we need to do to ensure that what we ultimately do is we change our future before the future changes us. And it's our ability to align ourselves to the speed of these trends that will define our future success.
Hey, how are those Zoom calls working out for you? They're not. You notice that everybody tunes out, nobody's paying attention, nobody is really bothering to track what is going on. Here we are in this weird new world, and you've got to deliver online events, but you don't know how to do it. And that's how I'm here to help. I have invested well over 1,000 hours in my home broadcast studio, putting together the tools, the capabilities, the infrastructure. And I'm going to share with you 15 tips which will help you, because let's face it, you're overwhelmed by the scope of what you need to do to take your meeting, conference, or event online. The very first thing, come and visit me. I'll bring you into my home studio. I will give you a tour of what is possible. I will rock your mind in terms of the scope of opportunity, because what I have here with my green screen home studio is a canvas of creativity where we can really do it all. But the first and foremost thing that we need to do after step one is number two, discuss the goals. Look, when it comes to an online event, the most important thing is, what do you need to accomplish? What is the message that we need to set with the attendees? What do we need to set in terms of the tone and content of the message? I want you to take a look at a video on my website, How I Work With You. I'll have a link to that in the blog post around this, because it really details the customization process that I go through with my clients to shape and hone the message. Number three, consider the structure. Look, a typical goldfish today has a longer attention span than a human. If you're doing anything virtual, a person is only going to be a mouse click away from going and doing their online grocery shopping. Here's what I've discovered works. We need to deliver short, sharp shocks of insight, 5 to 7 minutes long, and break it up with a lot of interactive Q&A and other tools to keep them engaged and involved. So we really need to rethink through the structure of what we're doing, and I figured out how to do that. Number four, review the platforms. This is not all about Zoom. This can be GoToMeeting, this can be WebEx, and it can be any number of other very interactive, very sophisticated online learning platforms. I've spent a lot of time looking at them all, and I can give you a wide range of opportunities with sophisticated platforms that you can use to take your event live online. Number five, finalize the topic. I've got a whole bunch of topics that I can work with you on to take your event into the next level. A lot of people are looking for leadership insight on how to get through COVID-19. A lot of people are looking for insight on trends that we need to pursue and think about to go into our next future. And other people just like a nice simple structure, like 9 things you need to do right now. So we need to finalize the topic. Look, there's a lot of stuff that we can add into the structure of the event. I've developed the capability to work in a lot of moderated Q&A into my talk. So between those 5 to 7 minute clips where I'm talking about trends in leadership and innovation, we're going to break and we're going to bring your participants into the room, into the talk, into the event, so they can ask their questions. We can also do live text message polling. I did a lot of this on stage in Las Vegas in my previous life, and we can actually build into the presentation during these breaks opportunities to put multiple choice polls in front of the attendees so that they can address and think about the issues which are in the room. We can also do panel discussions. I did a tremendous number of moderation of panel discussions as part of my keynotes in the old world, such as with an event for the PGA of America, and we can do that too. We can bring panelists into the online webinar and make them an interactive part of the overall structure of the event. Once we do those 9 things, I will work with you to help build your day, understand what you're doing with other speakers, other messages which are a part of it, and we'll really be a team player in helping you pull the whole thing together. Number 10, in the month and period of time leading up to your event, I'll spend a lot of time talking with you to help you review your plan. You're going to be nervous, you're going to be overwhelmed that this is something new. I'm there to hold your hand and guide you through and provide you a degree of comfort with respect to where you're going. Another important part of what you're trying to accomplish is to build awareness. You want to get people to register, you want to get people to sign up, you want to make sure that they are a part of your event. And what I was doing in my previous 25 years on the conference circuit was I was doing a lot of pre-event videos for my clients. Little 1 to 2 minute professionally produced video clips that you could send out to those who were thinking of attending in order to draw their interest and draw their registration into the event. We can do that as part and parcel of your overall virtual event as well. Number 12, here's what I know works. We pre-record a variety of video segments. If we're talking about a 1 hour keynote workshop style of presentation, I will pre-film for you 5 to 6 clips, each of which are 5 to 6 minutes in length, so that we've got these in the can so that you're prepared for any eventualities. That's just a little bit of extra insurance. But what this also provides for during the day of the event is a lot of parallel processing of information, because while my pre-recorded video clips are being delivered through the online platform, I'm also watching the Q&A coming in from your event participants in real time, and I'm thinking about the answers. So by the time that clip ends, boom, I'm ready to give them a little bit of reaction to the questions that they're thinking about. And number 13, we'll do a rehearsal. We'll do a rehearsal the day before. We'll do a rehearsal the week before. I will bring in your technical staff to my home studio so that we can talk about the infrastructure, we can talk about the setup, so that everybody is prepared for what we need to do to go live. Number 14, take a deep breath. You are in good hands with me. I've invested well over 1,000 hours. This has become my passion. This has become my purpose. I know I'm going to be doing these virtual events for a long time, so I've built a tremendously sophisticated tool. I'm here to help you get through it. And that leads to number 15. You're going to get to the point where we're going to hit the go live button, and we're going to do an absolutely fabulous event together, because what I put in place here is the control infrastructure, the broadcast capability, the sophisticated tools and capabilities to bring you an event which is really going to accelerate your virtual event into what we need to be doing in this complex new 21st century. So I want you to come and visit me. I want you to learn more about what I'm doing. I want you to come in and witness what I can do in my canvas of creativity, because it's all happening. It's happening right here. I want you to visit this website, online.jimcarroll.com or virtual.jimcarroll.com. Read up on what I'm accomplishing, give me a call, send me an email, and come in for a tour of the home broadcast studio. I think it will blow your mind and rock your world, because we need to go virtual. Futurist Jim Carroll.